Hi guys, quick video here on Rhea Ripley. This is an article that I found on Daily DDT. Out of all of the breakout performances over Survivor Series weekend, it was Rhea Ripley who came away looking like the next biggest WWE star. With Monday Night Raw in the books, WWE is finally departing from the Chicago arena after a whirlwind 4 shows. Over the course of those shows, fans saw a litany of big performances from some of the brightest up-and-coming stars in WWE. Keith Lee shined when given the opportunity in the men's Survivor Series match. Adam Cole had back-to-back outstanding performances, and Shayna Baszler beat the two top women on the so-called main roster in a main event match. I like the way they put so-called main roster on there. That was great. Anyway, I'll continue. Nevertheless, it wasn't Lee, Cole, or even Baszler that truly stole the shows over the last few days. It was Rhea Ripley. Keith Lee had a great showing himself in the men's Survivor Series team. Adam Cole in War Games and in his title defence against Pete Dunne as well. Ripley could not have come out of these last few days looking stronger. Not only did she win an essentially 4-on-2 handicap match at War Games, but she also pinned Sasha Banks to win the Women's Survivor Series match for Team NXT as well. So that I would have actually loved it if Rhea Ripley won that match clean. It wouldn't necessarily elevate her any more than what it did, but it would have made her look a little bit stronger. Heck, she even had the audience chanting NXT while she was squaring off against the boss at one point. A feat which might be just as impressive as the victories themselves, considering Banks' immense popularity with fans. All of that undoubtedly points to big things for Rhea Ripley's future. For starters, she should be in line for an NXT Women's Championship match against Shayna Baszler. I think that probably is where they're heading. I think they're doing this massive build-up for Rhea Ripley to make her look credible against Shayna. Shayna's had some really great title run, and the current women in NXT, the other women haven't necessarily been built up as anywhere nearly as strongly as Baszler. With Baszler's aforementioned win over Becky Lynch and Bayley at Survivor Series, it feels like we yet again at one of those points where the Queen of Spades should make the jump to Raw or SmackDown. Well, that's been debated several times over the last year and a bit, and all the time she's constantly retained the title. That would leave Ripley as the leader of an increasingly deep women's division in NXT, one that's highlighted by big names like Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, and the newly villainous Dakota Kai. That heel turn was awesome. With that amount of marquee talent to back her potential title reign, not to mention the diversity of heel and face dynamics that could be at play depending on what feud she enters, it should be extremely easy for Ripley to continue to have these sorts of star-making performances on. From there, the sky might truly be the limit for Ripley. At just 23, she basically stole the show at 2 WWE Network events in a row. I just don't believe you can even start to think about what the ceiling is for someone with that kind of talent. Yeah, that's a really good point. Like she is young and she will continue to improve and get better. And she could end up, probably will end up being the face of the women's division one day. From the men's side at NXT, I've felt this for a while now. The Velveteen Dream. He also is very young and like very popular with the NXT crowd. I could see him potentially one day being like the face of the company. I think the sky's the limit for him as well. I would like to see him have an NXT title reign before he gets called up to the main roster. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget to share. And I'll see you next time.